Hello and welcome to the Residual Royalty Academy. My intention on this channel is to teach you how to go from zero to over $1,000 per month. That's 4 figures in less than 4 months. The way that I'm doing this is I'm showing you my successes and I'm also showing you my failures, and I'm giving you advice, tips, tricks and all of that good stuff along the way. So subscribe for more content. The content is every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. If you want to take the free course, it puts all of these YouTube videos in the right order, makes it very, very simple, step by step, so you can get started yourself on KDP. And if you're ready for the next level, the Royalty Accelerator is what you need. But let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about today's topic, which is expanded distribution. So expanded distribution is just a little box that you tick when you're uploading your books, and it basically makes it available to more retailers and can give you a few extra sales. So I'm also going to show you my expanded distribution sales on this tab over here in a minute, but first let's just run through exactly what it is. So you can see here we're on the Kindle Direct Publishing website, and it says expanded distribution can help you reach more readers through bookstores, online retailers, libraries and academic institutions. So you can have a read of this yourself here, just pause it if you need to. I'm not going to undermine you and read the whole thing out, but basically Amazon makes it available at other distributors so that other booksellers can buy it and sell it on your behalf. The difference, as we'll get to in a second, is that the royalty percentage is 40% instead of the normal 60%. But nonetheless, it's still good to have. It's absolutely free to enroll your books in expanded distribution. They're only working with US distributors, but people outside the US can still buy it. So that means that you can get sales from, any country in the world. Technically, your books might go into the likes of WH Smith, Barnes & Noble. It effectively means anyone can buy your books and they don't necessarily have to be from Amazon. You may end up with a huge bulk order from one of these institutions or companies that buys these books from these distributors. So it's definitely worth doing. It's absolutely no risk to you. So just enroll all your books in expanded distribution and you will see some extra sales at the end of every month. KDP will actually give you a warning if it's not going to be eligible for expanded distribution, but that's fine. It just depends what type of book you're making. I know that when I make some of my guest books, they're not eligible, but that doesn't really matter because we can still make all the sales at the normal 60% royalty. So as it says here, there you go, 40% royalty. And it's just paid in the usual way, I believe, but it can take up to 8 weeks for the book to become available to those distributors. So let's look at my sales now. We can see the red line is the important line here, distribution paid units. So in September, I had 6 distribution units, so they're 40% royalty. So they're probably around $1 each. October was 13 distribution units. And just yesterday, November's was 19 distribution units. So as you can see, the more books that I'm creating, the more distribution units that I'm getting. And you can see we're having some really strong Q4 sales at the moment. That was over $100. This one here was over $100. And this one here was $150 in a day, which is absolutely fantastic and is a new record for me. So I'm very happy with that. And I'm excited to see what December will bring. But basically, yeah, this video is just to tell you about expanded distribution. So enroll your books in expanded distribution. There's no cost to you and it just gives you a few extra royalties at the end of each month. The distribution paid units usually show up on here on the 25th to the 28th. So you can see here this one was the 27th, 28th and now back to the 25th. I assume the next one will be the 26th and I assume it just goes around in cycles like that. So I hope that's been a helpful video. As I say, sign up to the free course if you've not already, join the Facebook group, subscribe to YouTube, do what you can do. We're going to grow this Residual Royalty Academy to something huge and I want you to be a part of it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one on Friday.